Okay, another lifting session. Peace, y'all. Started off today with the ab challenge again. This is day 6. Got the Russian twist with the 20-pound dumbbell in there. Leg raises. Feeling good. So today, I was mainly focused on Zerchers and deficits. So you see me warming up, just getting my legs loose. My leg session the other day, still a little bit sore from it in the hamstrings and quads, but nothing too much. Once I got loosened up, I felt like everything was firing. If you hear a newborn crying in the background, I apologize. I have a newborn son. Hey, it is what it is. Father of 3. So I'm hitting doubles for these Zerchers. So that's 135. Then we go 185. Zercher squat for 2. Then I go up to 245. Again, folks, you can see very clearly on the outside that is a 55-pound plate. I'm getting more used to using the weightlifting shoes. Didn't know how I would feel about them with the Zerchers, but I liked it. Ended up not really noticing it. Then we go to 285 for a double. That felt good. And now shit gets serious. So now we hit 355. This would be a PR if I hit this for 2. So what happened here, my arms were in the wrong spot slightly. Got stuck. I tried to fight that back, but I just couldn't get it. My arms were fucked up. It was mainly a form issue. So I came back and got that second rep in, fixed the arm. I thought about hitting it for a double again, but I just had too much pressure holding the bar against my diaphragm. I couldn't really get a good brace, good air in to go for another one. So I called it quits there. But those was good, especially considering it was almost a PR. So then we hit the deficit deadlifts. This is a 5.5-inch deficit. So the bar is pretty much sitting right on top of my shoe. It's definitely hitting the laces. I hit 135. Then this is 225. Again, we're doing doubles. And my favorite thing about this session is that I did the whole thing raw. This lift here, the deficit. I tried to throw on a belt at some point when it got heavy. This is 315, by the way. But it just, because the deficit was so great, when I got really low, the belt was just in the way. It was pushing up against my ribs. I didn't like it at all. So here's 405. I was like, you know what? I've never deadlifted 405 raw. Let's go for it with a deficit. Let's see. Go for glory. I was kind of happy that I got it off the ground. You can see a little smile on my face, but I couldn't get it all the way up. That deficit is serious. But I'm glad that I did that raw. Then we hit 355. Great work there. And I did that with no touch and go. And you can hear that I enjoyed that. I'm about to let you know. I like those. Yeah, I do in fact like those. And that was a great lift, 355 for 2 like that. Then we back down to 325 for 2, which is also really solid. Yeah, the bar path on this lift, it's interesting, but it's a little weird, but it's so cool. It feels good once you really get it all going. Then I moved on to doing some kind of shitty power cleans. I kind of tripped right there. This is just a plate. I threw on wrist wraps after because my wrist mobility isn't the best, and it helps limit any pain, so this felt pretty good. I wanted to hit 185 for 10, but after the Zerchers and the deficit deadlifts, I just didn't have it. So peep this straight willpower to hit 155. Come on, Kando, come on. Come on, Kando. Again, that was just straight willpower. Almost went for a 7th. I said, nah. Then I did more deficits. This is kind of stiff leg or RDL. More stiff leg than an RDL. These are 45-pound kettlebells. This is a really deep stretch in the hamstrings, which was good because they were still kind of tight and sore from the other day. So I hit 3 sets of 4 of these. Not too much volume. Just wanted to get it in. So I'll show you the other sets. Speed it up. Then we hit some wrist work or forearm work. These are wrist curls. I did 155 right here, but I went down in weight after because I didn't like the lack of mobility. This is just too heavy. It's not really the type of lift you need to go super heavy on anyway. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Same thing with this. I'm doing it the other way. And the 20-pound kettlebells, these are just too heavy. It's just kind of unnecessary. This is accessory work, smaller muscle. I really just wanted to get as much range of motion for once. Sometimes I don't care about that type of thing, but this time, for this type of thing, I'm like, yeah, pushing the weight isn't really that valuable to me. So here you can see right here, this is just 135, and that's a lot better. I can really feel it out and really contract the muscle the way I want to and focus on the eccentric at the same time. This is a lot better. And then I superset it with just 10-pound kettlebells instead. So this was 3 total sets. So this is the second one, and then I'll speed through the rest of this for you. So yeah, this was today's work. It's good stuff. Get it in, y'all. See you next time.